If you're a heating and air conditioning technician or even a salesperson, will AI take over the ability of ride-alongs from a human being? And why does it matter? This is a fantastic question. I'm Scott Bell, coming to you live for HVAC Technicians Sales Secrets on a perfect day to talk about sales and business, and a fantastic day to talk about you. As of today, AI has some really cool tools to help you be better at your job and to be better at your role. And one of those things is there are some AI companies out there that say, hey, we can record your sales presentation and we can see where you're doing things right and where you're doing things wrong. And to an extent, that's true. Do I think it'll take over the role of a trainer going out? For right now, no. Maybe in the future, 5-ish years out, possibly, okay? And I'm going to share with you the reason why this is context. A computer can look at data, a computer can analyze, or a program can analyze data. But as of right now, today, as we speak, maybe different in the future, it can't analyze the situation. It can't read the situation. It can just say, did you say this or did you say that? And sometimes it's the reaction from the person that you're meeting with is why you went down the path of the conversation. Sometimes it's a previous conversation. And so what it can do is say, oh, there's a statistical probability when you say this, you're going to get this outcome. So for you, working with a human being has some benefits, okay? So the timing of the conversation, the vocal pitch, the tone, the enunciation, the pauses between what you say. As of now, not happening with a computer. As of now, that's a human touch that really can't be duplicated maybe 3, maybe 5 years out. Can it be in the future? Absolutely. But as of today, right now with this filming, I'm going to tell you no. I've seen the programs. I've seen what they do. I have a feel for how they operate, but what they don't have is context. They don't have what's going on. And so what's going to happen is salespeople are going to get addicted like crack to the way that AI works. And then they're going to say, like, why am I not closing deals? Because you've taken the human element away from the conversation. This is the Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde effect, right? You show up, you build rapport, you're one person, and into your sales process, you're a second person. Well, there's only so much that you can learn from unless there is output saying, say it this way. Unless there's output saying, try doing this way. Or there's output saying, you need to pause for this much time in between the conversation. Now, here's the thing. If you want to be better at sales, you want to be good at what you do, you should absolutely join my email publication. Go to this URL, type it into a browser, drop in your name, your email address, maybe your phone number. I'll give you the goods. Not in the Facebook group, not the YouTube channel, which means private coaching, private training, discounted coaching, discounted training. It's an email publication. You, my friend, you'll love it. And occasionally I try to sell you stuff so I can pay for my bad habits. You absolutely want to be aware that not all tools are good tools. AI right now allows for people to lose some of their thoughts, their processes, their capabilities, because they're saying, you do the work for me. Well, if I go to the gym and I'm like, you bench press for me, there's only going to be so long that I hold on to muscle. If I go and say, hey, you do the install, I start losing muscle memory. I start losing to have the ability to have the right conversations. So I'm going to share with you. I would say, hey, listen, it's a good tool, and tools have to be used the right way. You could use a screwdriver for a hammer, or you could use a hammer for a hammer. If you get addicted to like, hey, this is what it's telling me, it's not giving you the whole story. And it's comparing your style against other people's style. So I will share with you that there is a statistical deviation for the top performers that they don't fit into a lot of the programs for AI because they're not within the grouping of the mass majority of everybody. They don't sell that way. You want an interesting story. I was at an event in St. Louis, 2008-ish. And the company, this big company, went and spent like $4 million on creating a sales process. And then so they brought in all the top salespeople from the country and asked them, what are you doing? Punchline to the joke, not one of them was using the process that the company spent $4 million on. And they all said, we do it this way. So they shared their strategies, okay? And not one of them was using the process, the box, the images, the script. They're like, I don't use that. And so the company was dumbfounded. They're like, we spent all this money and none of it's working. And their salespeople who were using the process were getting smoked by people who weren't. And it's going to be the same effect. There you go. Will AI take over the place of sales trainers and ride-alongs? Probably in the future. But as of today, I'm going to give you a solid no. You got 1 of 3 things to do from here. Just 1 of 3. Find the subscribe button, click on it, and every time I send out a video, you'll get an update. 2, hit follow. 3, you know what you got to do. Share this video with a friend. We'll see you soon. Thanks for watching.